Hey folks, welcome back. I'm David. This is Living Texas Hidden Spring Farm. I owe you guys an apology. But before I get to that apology, I want to show you all something. Here's the water meter that was put in, and you can see the gas company hadn't arrived. But let me tell you guys what's going on. So Wednesday, the gas company was supposed to show up. Never showed up, never got a phone call, nothing. I got a phone call the next day from the gas company who still hadn't arrived. The plumber that was supposed to show up Thursday didn't show up. The building people, carport / storage facility, they were supposed to show up between 10 and 2 on Thursday. They didn't show up till 5:30 that evening. And when they got here, they left it around 7:15, 7:30. And we're supposed to go get a hotel, come back the next day and put this up at 7 a.m., which is, they said they'd be back at 7 a.m. to put this up. As you can see, it's not put up. So I called yesterday and texted yesterday the company to try to find out when these people are going to be back to put up this building. And they said, oh, they've got to get the correct trim, which was true because I had showed them that they had brought the wrong trim for the building for what they were supposed to do. So instead of coming back, putting up the building, going and getting the trim, which I told him, I said, you can come back another day. It don't matter. As long as the building gets put up, you can come back a week or two and put that trim up. That's fine with me. I don't have a problem with that. And I told them that I'd pay when the trim got put up. Well, they decided to drive all the way back, because this is a couple of hours from their shop. That night, they're going to drive all the way back, pick up the trim. The only problem is the design that what we wanted, the only way they can get the proper trim is to measure where that trim's going to go, and you can't measure till the building's up. And I explained that to them. I've done this 2 other times on other buildings. We asked for this certain trim package that they don't usually offer. So I told that to the salesperson before we bought the building, came to a contract. I sent in videos of my building, sent in pictures to make sure they had all the understanding. They said there's going to be a slight upcharge to that. We agreed to the upcharge, and they said, okay, this is when we're going to put the building up. So they're a week late putting the building up. They show up with the wrong trim, and they leave and go back, don't get the proper trim. And while I'm talking to the company about it, they said, well, we're probably going to get rid of that crew anyway. So, but after they do your job. And I said, well, why are y'all going to send a crew that y'all are going to get rid of back to do my job? That don't sound right for me. So needless to say, they dropped off some bad metal, and when the crew showed up to drop off the remaining metal, they dropped off all of this scratched metal. And if you know anything about black, it shows scratches real easy. But look at this. They dropped off all of this. The plumbers are showing up. And we dropped off of that. Not to mention, all this other stuff over here is scratched and damaged and bent. So it's kind of hard to see. You can see some of it. It's kind of hard to see with the dew on it. So anyway, they're supposed to come out now Saturday and put this up, which is 2 days after the fact that they were supposed to. So that's what we're working on right now. The carport people should be here tomorrow, and they hadn't given me a time on that. So I got another plumber, and the plumber's going to hook up to the meter, which the water company put in, and shoot it over there to the tiny home. So we're going to video that and see how it turns out. Should be good. Be glad to get it done. point for the water company. So what they're going to do is they're going to put a valve in right here, a shut-off valve that goes in this area, connect to the water company, and then they're going to lay the line down the trench. I tell you a neat to know deal. I talked to a plumber. We got moles real bad in this area. I talked to a plumber, and he said, because I wanted them to lay PEX, and he said that it's probably not best to lay PEX in this area because the moles and the gophers end up getting, when they're tunneling, they get to the PEX and end up chewing through the PEX, and you got water leaks. So I'm glad I was told that, because I was almost demanding that I wanted PEX. So I changed it back to Schedule 40 PVC to be buried below the frost line, which in our area is about 18 inches. So I'm trying to get them to go about 2 feet. All right, so they dug out a little bit, but I don't want to lose some of this rock. So I'm going to have to dig it out myself. I don't want him trenching through this rock. All right, so hopefully that'll keep me from losing any more rock. That's a lot of pipe. So they got the pipe laid here. Got it all laid out. Man, I tell you what, I'm so glad this is finally going in. Let's see what it looks like up here. Still got to do the connection here, dig it deep enough.
Looks good. I don't see it spinning. I want you a couple more minutes.
Let me show you guys. They got the plumbing in. And down here on the end, we're going to put a farm water hydrant at the end, one of those frost-free. Is going to go down here. We got me a valve and a connection point and all that right there, down in that hole. But anyway, I said I owe you guys an apology. Let me get to that. First of all, if I don't bust my butt, first of all, I want to apologize to you guys about the sound quality on the videos. That's not the main apology. But I'm having a problem with these mics I bought, these DJI mics. They won't charge. So I think I'm going to have to contact the company. Every once in a while they'll work good. So there's not a mic on this one. You might hear a little bit of the wind. But the main apology I wanted to apologize to you guys about is we got some very loyal subscribers, and they watch every video. And a few times we get comments, but I get a lot of emails about, hey, have you tried this? Have you done this? Hey, can you video this? Can you do this? And we've just been so swamped, we hadn't been able to do any of that. And not to mention, we like to try to put out 2 videos a week, usually Wednesdays and Fridays. And with everything going on and all the problems we've had with the contractors and me being out of town, my wife being out of town, and just jumping back and forth, we haven't been able to keep to that schedule. So just to let you know, we apologize for that. We're going to try to do better on that. And there might be a week or so where there's not a video because we're just not here to be able to shoot one. But we're trying to put these out. We're trying to stay current with everything on here, trying to keep you guys up to date, because some of you guys have been really talking to us about the progress of this and how y'all are enjoying seeing this come about and all that. So we really appreciate you guys. We're sorry that we can't get these videos out steady these past couple of weeks, and but we'll try to get this one out today or next week, hopefully today, so we can get this thing out. that you guys see it and keep you up to date on this. So again, once again, I apologize. We appreciate you guys joining us. I'm going to put some video links on the screen. Hope you guys enjoy those. Thanks for joining us today on Living Texas Hidden Spring Farm. Y'all have a blessed day.